Trying to find one that's a little bit empty. Trying to find it where it's a little bit of daylight or some sort of light. It's not fun running around in the trees when it's pitch black outside. It scares me. Here we go, SE6. Looks like there's 12 out of 50 people. That looks good. Alright. And okay. Receiving data. It seems like there's a lot more bandits on here right now. For some reason, like the past couple of days, there's just been tons of people killing each other, like all over the place. Like bunnies are running scared. They have like bunnies have formed their own like group. Oh, I'm in the wilderness. Oh, duh. Alright, let's get going here. Let's see if we can find out where we are, besides just the wilderness. I do have a map that I use occasionally, just to kind of get my bearings, because I can't read Russian. I've tried learning, but all those little curls and O's and 3's really mess with me. There's an animal. Almost died of starvation earlier, and then here just happens to be one animal out in the middle of nowhere, right when I spawned. Why couldn't it have been where I was starving to death? Stupid sheep. It's not the OMG sheep. It's the regular goat thing. No idea where I am. I think I spawned on the far east side of the map. So I'm pretty sure that's north there, and this is south. And we're going towards, yeah. Because you can tell, if you spawn on the east-hand side, you can tell because of, I think the sun's rising. That's east. If you look at the railroad track here, you can see it curves. It makes like an L shape or a J. I think. A backwards J? I think it's a backwards J. I'm not sure what that is. Oh well, we're heading towards it anyways. With some rocks. Doesn't really tell us where we are. Hopefully you don't run into any bandits. I have no idea how long I've been running on here. It'd be like the triathlon of Arma from all the running you guys do on here. It's insane. Pretty sure this is the little curve. If I went north, I think that's north. I'm gonna head that way. I don't know why I turned around. Let's follow the railroad tracks. Do you know how you can tell if a train's gone by? Because it left its tracks. Ah. Just kidding. So I'm trying to head north along here. I'm probably going to head to Berezino, I think is what it's called. Berezino. Something like that. I think it's this direction, at least I hope. There's one way you can use, if you just spawn and you know where you are, if you spawn along the south coast and not on the east coast like I am. I gotta represent the east side represent, yo! So, if you spawn on you're from the south side, like near, what is it? Chernigorsk? You can use the coast, like if you're facing the coast, if you go left, that's east, if you go right, that's west. And I'm pretty sure we're going north. I have been contemplating swimming to that island that's out in the middle of nowhere and just living there if you can. Probably be the safest place I've decided on here. Actually, I might do that. I think I'm going to swim to that island if I can find it. Pretty sure it's back here, but I'm going to lose my stuff. It's a long swim. I think it's too far away for you just to swim regularly and not lose your gear, but I'm going to try it once I get close enough. So if I just keep going this way, I'm actually going to try and swim to the island. It's out in the middle of the bottom left, no, right-hand corner, yeah. So that's where we're going to go. That's where I think I'm going to decide to live now, is out there. I'm hoping I don't lose my stuff, because if you don't lose your... If you can find a point that the 2 points are closest together, you might be able to swim and make it there without losing your gear. So that's what we're going to try. Hopefully no one else catches on to this idea. I really hope not, because that would not be good. I just want to live alone by myself with my sheep. It's kind of weird. Anyway, I think we're going the right direction. I hope, at least. There's rocks there. We should be able to see the island, hopefully, from shore. If not, well, it kind of adds to the scenery, this fog. I don't know why it's so foggy. This is Russia, this isn't England. I mean, it's like, England's like notorious for having fog. I've never heard anyone crack a joke that, oh wow, it's so foggy as Russia right now. Those trees there. I'm kind of trying to keep an eye out. Most likely I'm going to get killed. I don't understand why. I've been noticing a lot of, I think it's like new people who just started playing because it's like their actual real name, like Steven and Richard and Plato and whatever your computer name is. I've been noticing a lot of those people have been getting on here and playing, and then they'll be like, hey guys, I'm here, blah blah blah. Is anyone else here? Okay, I'm heading north now. Okay, don't kill me or anything. Oh wait, I think I'm oh, I know where I am now. I'm in what is it? Kaminka? Yeah, because that's the edge of the... I'll show you it real quick. This is what the edge of the map looks like if you've never been here before. I was here the other day, and I finally swam back to shore. You can actually see a line here. It's kind of cool. Let's see. There it is. There's the line right there. You can see it's a really dark line that goes all the way down to the shoreline. It goes all the way down there. All the way. Double rainbow all the way. What does it mean? So you can see where the gap is. See here? We're on the map.
Put the gun down, Louie. Put it down.
Okay, I think we're all in. Aim here was killed. Whoops. Should we fire off a shot in his memory? There. One gun salute. Alright, let's get going. So we don't have very far to go. There's Kaminka, and then Komarov, and then, what is it? Balata? I think it's called Balata. And then it's Trinogorsk, Prig something, Pregnant Gorsk, I think. Something like that, Pregnant Gorsk. And then Electrogorsk, or something. And then, what's the other one? I think that's it for the coast. Then you have like the Cape, the little Cape there, and then a couple other things. I don't know. Let's go for a little swim, I guess. Get our feet wet in the little shoreline. Oh, feels so good. So the guy got killed, disconnected, and reconnected. Might be trying. There are people, I've noticed a couple times that even with the servers sometimes they're kind of buggy. So there's people who try to avoid their actual death so they can get their gear back really easily. That sun is really bright. I wish I had sunglasses, but I don't. That they'll disconnect and then try to reconnect, like before, because you can see the unsaved in the top right hand corner where can tell if you got saved or not. So what they'll do is they'll try to disconnect before the game registers that they died, which is kind of lame. I mean, it's a video game. Why do you want to cheat the system? I think they're fixing that, actually. There was a post in the forum today, I think I heard from someone saying that they have listed all the things that they're going to change. Like, there's no longer going to be bandit skins. I think something like control, Alt F4 or trying to force the game down or something won't work to try to avoid your death or something like that. So they're trying to fix some of the things on here that people are trying to take advantage of. Where's that sheep again? Maybe it's another sheep. Pretty sure that's the same sheep. I want to be too careful around that, because you don't know what they're thinking. So he's a crazy sheep. Look how insane this sheep is. He's like eating concrete. This is one bad freaking sheep. Look at this. He's eating concrete. He's not a normal sheep. He's like dancing. It's like doing the moonwalk. He was. What's he doing now? Get down. What's he doing? Let's see here. What is he doing? Alright, well, I'll leave him there. He looks a little too dangerous. He's too hardcore for us to take on. You need to be careful around those kind of animals, especially the ones that eat concrete and just literally chew it up. It's probably not good for his stomach. It's a detective track. Unless he's got like a hardcore, awesome, ingestive track. That's a rock, okay. You also want to be careful along the coast. Someone might try and come and kill you. I've already had some people shoot at me along the coast, which isn't cool. I don't like killing other people, but I will if I have to. But then I'm going to have to call Ghostbusters because their spirit's going to haunt me for forever. They might turn into a zombie and come back for revenge. I think? I don't know. I don't know if that's possible or not. That would be kind of cool. I mean, I think what they should add is they should add more zombies. Like different kinds of zombies. That one of them should be a survivor zombie on here. You know what I mean? Like, they look like PMC, but they're a zombie. And they move around. So it'd be more difficult for people to distinguish like zombies between humans, because they would see kind of like this lumbering zombie in the distance, kind of just like walking around and stuff. But they would have more gear on them. They would have the basic items that we have. So they'd have like one or two extra items on them. They'd like have like a bottle of water, maybe a can of food and whatnot. Because a lot of the zombies on here just only have like one or two things. And it's not like every zombie. There's a percentage chance of what a zombie might have, and it depends on the type of zombie that it is. Like, you might run across like the 1980 zombie who's going to have like a Walkman on him and a crazy hairdo. Maybe he's dressed like one of the Miami Vice characters. So you want to look out for that one, probably. There's a bridge there. Alright. Continuing to go here. Not anywhere near Kikima. Whatever it is. We have a long ways to go. It spawned me on the very bottom left-hand corner of the map, like the very edge of it, which isn't cool. Because you have to run all the way to find where I'm going. This isn't like terribly difficult, but for me it is. I mean, it might not be for you. I get lost really easily. I was going to go somewhere last night, and I ended up getting lost. Like, I can't go straight north. Even if I have like landmarks, I use like, okay, well, here's my map. There is like a building in front of me, and that's kind of north. So if I place my back to the building and then run forward, it doesn't really work, because last time I did that, I tried leaving from the bloated airfield to head north to try to get to, I think it was Starry Sobor, and I ended up hitting the coast. It's like, well, how did this happen? And I actually like took a detour, so I kind of got to go make a sandcastle for a little bit, which was kind of fun. And then there was a zombie inside the sandcastle that spawned, so that was kind of scary. He just popped right out of that sandcastle. It was very scary. So I'm going to keep going here. This is the trees. Should be coming up on a Kaminka soon. I should be actually to be able to see it here. Those aren't mushrooms. Oh wait, these aren't birds. I thought they were, because they look like a bird, but they're actually mushrooms. I usually thought they like a little parrot in the ground, but because you can hear beard noises. Gotta be careful with those beard noises, man. They could be anywhere. Bird noises, because you can hear like the chirp, 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 chirp noises up in the sky and whatnot. Here. So I thought like that was a bird on the ground, which made sense to me at the time, because it looked like one, but it didn't. So I still have a really difficult time distinguishing rocks from other things. I thought I saw a Humvee the other day, but it ended up being rock. But I did find a car. It was like stashed in a tree. It was a red one. Red and green don't really match. They don't really go together, but where they parked it was behind the trees. There's Kaminka right there. Hello, Kaminka. There's a little shack that you can find out in the wilderness. Right there. Right there. Right there. Kind of zooming in on it. That little wooden shack. You want to be careful, because you might find a scary person inside. I live in the shack down by the river. Kind of a person. Let me keep going this way. So here's Kaminka. We have quite a ways to go from Kaminka to Bloated Airfield, Bloated, whatever it is. It's, I think maybe 3,000 meters, I think, of a run.
Put down the weapon. We have you
down. Gonna get you. You have you surrounded. The last time you did that, he ended up getting killed.
Put down the weapon.
Put down the gun. You realize you are using global chat, right? Silly guy. That's what I just typed. Hopefully he realizes that, and he's not using direct chat, because I don't think it's working. It works every once in a while, because I did hear someone trying to talk to me the other day. He's like, "Hey dude," and I was like, "What's up, man?" And I got scared and ran away. But sometimes, what was that? That was weird. Alright, we're still going. Check to make sure it's still going. Yeah, okay. Here we go. We're still running. It's still working, I think. See, if you see somebody named Aim here, you want to be careful. Apparently he's a bandit who tries to rob people. That's very scary. It's probably more degraded than being killed. I'd rather be killed and then have my stuff taken than to be stripped of it. It might make you dance or something. With your pants around your ankles, I don't know. Same guy was killed again. Not Aim here, but the Louis or something. was just killed again, and several other people are getting killed as well. And then M here just disconnected. So, don't know what that means. We might run across, like, we might actually see like a standoff up here, depending on where they are. Since they just died, they're somewhere around the coast. Which I hope it's not near me. You can kind of use the cliff. We're up on a cliff right now, like at a hill. You can look down at the shoreline. There it is, right down there. You can kind of run by up here and look down there, which is nice. So you can kind of keep track of where you're going. And you might see a duck. I don't see a duck down there anywhere. No ducks, alright. So far so good. Haven't died again. We're not doing very well. Survivors, I mean. It went from... I'm not sure if it's because of the website got changed or what's going on, or the leaderboard's not up, but something along that, because survivors went down. They were at 4 hours and it was going up. Before they changed the website, it was 4 hours and 30-something minutes. I think 39 minutes. Now it's down to just 29 minutes, I think, the last time I checked. So I think it has a lot more to do with people killing each other now, instead of people trying to survive, which seems odd. It used to be a lot more friendly on here. People wouldn't just up and kill you because you just spawned and you just kind of, you know, walked across their pad of grass or whatever. People would, if you were at an airfield or something like that, they would give you the benefit of the doubt if you weren't a bandit, like a bandit skin, which is probably, it's going to change really soon, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm pretty excited for this new update. What was I saying? Oh, it's a lot easier, it seems like. People are taking advantage of the people along the coastline, because they'll just shoot them and then just loot their bodies and take their gear. Because it's a lot easier to just camp somewhere near the coast and kill people, because then you can just keep getting their gear and you can live off of it. Actually, it's a lot easier to do that than to actually try to go up north and survive. I've made it up there a couple times, but every single time I tried going up there lately, I've been getting killed. Last time it was by zombies. The time before that was by a survivor. Like, we had seen each other for 10 minutes. Now I've been watching him. He saw me, and he looked at me, and just kept going around, running around for, like, you know, quite a while, and then just came over and shot me, which was, I was like, oh. Oh, there's some flies. Oh, girl. There's a control tower in there. Never seen anything actually in there. Just a big, gigantic metal thing sticking out of the ground. Seems to be a lot more helicopters on here, like crashed helicopters. I'm not sure if it was just the server that we were on, but I found 2 crashed helicopters, like one right after the other. I don't have a map, so I can't show you where it was. But there is one crashed helicopter, and you could actually see it in the distance. This is the very first time I actually ever saw one smoking. And it was actually, like, on fire, burning. It looked like it had, like, just crashed or something. But all the other ones that I've seen are just, like, the hole itself, just sitting there with no smoke, anything like that. But the other 2 that I saw actually were smoking, which was kind of cool, because you could see them really far in the distance. Like the hills over there, you can't see it through the fog, but you could just see the big black billowy cloud of smoke coming up. Oh, dang it, they're coming back. M here left, and now he's coming back. This is creeping me out. Hope he doesn't kill me. That's where I found that chicken zombie, I think. Mr. Cluck Cluck. Chicken zombie. I haven't seen any since then. I think I've seen only like 2 or 3 more. I think they're congregating somewhere. They're formulating a plan and to take over. I wouldn't be surprised if the animals do. They kill all the zombies and they become rabid because one of them eats the dead zombie body. Oh, they're doing that too. If there's a person who died, zombies will actually go investigate the corpse, which is kind of cool. It would be kind of interesting if you could actually, like, somebody dies, it goes over there and, like, starts feeding off of their dead body for a little bit, and then, like, you have to get to the body within a specific time. Like, if a zombie comes up and starts eating it, that the longer it eats it, the sooner the body disappears. Like, if it investigates the body, some of the items on the corpse will be transferred to the zombie or something, and then they'd walk around with it. That'd be really weird, but I don't think that's possible. If you ever notice any of the zombies spawning in, they actually hold guns, but the second they spawn in, they're, I think the way that it's scripted is once they spawn, they lose their gear, like their weapon gets removed from their body. So they are now defenseless except for those jaws. They bite you. Speaking of jaws, I don't know if any of you guys watched The Walking Dead. If you're looking forward to the new episode or not. Oh, bunny rabbit. But the new season ended with the new character that they just introduced, that crazy katana chick. They had the 2 zombies. They had one on either side and had the jaws cut off. They're missing their jaws so they can bite. I don't want to spoil it if you've never read the comics or anything like that, or you have no idea who that is or what they're doing or who those other zombies are. I won't ruin it. It's kind of cool. I mean, she just kind of shows up in the middle of nowhere, which is really weird. Why didn't she come up sooner when they're all being attacked? I can't even remember what that girl's name is now. The one that had that zombie trying to make it with her legs. Let me get closer here. We're almost to the airfields. I think they're like literally killing each other. I guess they'll find each other and then they just kill each other somehow. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to record something? It should be coming up on it here soon. It's a long run. I wish you could run a little bit faster, but it's like the top speed of this vehicle here. Da-da-da-da-da. There is the tree line, so we are getting close. There's a post right there that you can see through the trees. We're almost there. There's usually somebody here at the airfield now lately. People have been camping the airfield, so you need to be careful. There's the town itself right there, and then the airfield is going to be here. So I'm going to loop around. I'm going to come in from the backhand side. I'm probably going to eat my. I'm going to eat my water and drink my food. What? Okay, I'm going to drink my water and eat my food, like my last meal kind of thing. So if they do kill me, they're not going to get any of this gear. I've also thought about another weird about putting everything that you have, like your important stuff, in your backpack if you're going to go somewhere and investigate that may be dangerous, and then when you head there, drop your backpack somewhere secluded nearby that you can go back and get if the server doesn't go down, or yeah, if the server crashes and you just lose everything. But think about it, if you go into a risky area and you're not sure what's in there, that just run in there without your backpack and have all of your important stuff in there and drop it with like a friend or something. If you're teaming up with someone, leave the backpack behind with them on the ground while you go investigate. And that way, if you do get killed, they're not going to grab your stuff, and they're just going to have whatever on your body. Unless you forget where it is, which is a possibility. I've done that more than once. Forget where things are. Okay. Climbing up. I'm trying to avoid the tower in case someone's in there and they're looking this direction. There's a predator zombie. Look out! He's coming to front for us! We're getting really close to these zombies. He's making noises because he senses me, I think. He can smell my fear. He's kind of following me now, it's weird. Stay away! Stay away from me! Bad zombie. So I'm not certain that I've avoided being detected at the airfield. Someone could have seen me, because I wasn't completely hidden. What was that? I heard a gunshot, like a Winchester. He's still following me, but he's like really slow. He's like trying to hurdle tires or something with his legs. As we get closer. Let's see. Almost there. Here's the tower. I can see through the tree line. Probably should reload real quick. This is probably one of the better ways to go, because I have the tree line for cover, and it's going to block anyone's view of me coming up. Unless they could smell me. That Axe deodorant on you. With Old Spice body wash. There's a tent right there, so there's a possibility that someone is here. That they put the tent there to gather items. Let's see what's in the tent real quick if I can without being killed. It's not a good idea to climb the ladder because you're kind of... There's something in here. Oh, it's empty. Dang it. I'll suggest climbing the ladder. They did fix that in the upcoming patch, so you don't have to worry about not having a main weapon anymore. I don't think anyone's here because the door, unless they left this door the way it is. Because if you open and close the doors, they both open and then close. And then one isn't open and the other one's closed. So there is a possibility that no one is here. So I hope not. Okay. Kind of look around the corner. Oh! Okay. I'm good. Oops. Sorry about that. And there's a bandage here and a smoke grenade. I'll take the smoke grenade. There's painkillers. I'm going to put the painkillers in my backpack. There we go. Okay. Going back down. It's very tricky to try to get down this ladder. There we go. I'm in the staircase. There might be somebody waiting down here. Alright, looks good. I don't see anyone down there. Alright, time to make a break for it. Alright, now we're heading to the hangars. You can usually find... That was Winchester shots right there. So there is somebody out there shooting. Something here. M9, painkiller, smoke grenade, map. Whoo, this is the first time I ever found a map here. That's pretty awesome. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Leave those painkillers there. I try to leave something there for someone else, and I also try to leave it there so it doesn't look like someone's been through here. Uh-oh. Look at that zombie footsteps. Oh, wait. What was that? I thought I saw movement up on the tower. Not good. Okay, I'm gonna make a break for it again. Oh, that zombie's pretty close. Oh. Pretty outmatched if I run into a shotgun and I have a pistol. I think it's a lot more range and it's a lot more accurate. There's a lot more damage. There might be a gun right there by that truck. It looks like there's something there. It looks like magazines, maybe. I don't know what kind of magazines. Bandage. And something else. It's like 45 ACP for the revolver. I think they're talking to each other. So how's your day doing? Oh, there's a predator again. I swear he's stalking me. Is that a gun? Yeah, it is. Holy cow, it's the M4. There's one magazine with it, it looks like. This is the M4, M4A3 CCO, I believe, right here. That's what it looks like from here, at least. There's two magazines on it. Yeah, it is, the M4A3. Sweet. So I have something to defend myself, at least, if I run into someone. Has the aim dot, and it does have a flashlight on it. You can see the flash right there. It doesn't seem to be working right now. It'd be hilarious if I actually left the light on accident, not knowing that it was on, and gave my position way later. Like, oh, I saw your flashlight. Well, duh. Whoops. Okay, let's see what's clear. Alright. I'm gonna head north out of here, I think. I'm gonna get away from here as soon as possible, especially with those Winchesters going off. Maybe they were being nice and they were... Oh, here's a tire. Whenever you don't need car parts is when you find them, and then whenever you need car parts, they're there. Wait, what? No. Whenever you need car parts, you can never find them, but when you're looking for them, you can't find them. Okay, I think we're clear. Da-da-da-da. It helps you make a sound effect. It makes you drop a little bit faster. Alright. Whose channel is that? Freeze! Don't move, punk! Friendly or I'll shoot! That's like the most hilarious thing on here. It's like, friendly! Friend or foe, identify yourself. Free shadow, don't move! I said don't move, punk! So I'm gonna see if I can get out of here. This is the... Oh, what's that? Stay away? I'm gonna remove that. Whoops. And that one. Whoops. Alright. Here's a military camp right there. It's a medical camp. You can see my little blue thing. Right there. Let's see if I can actually put a waypoint on here. The guy's getting close. This thing sounds so much like a predator, I can't... What the heck am I doing? Alright. There's a zombie there. I still want to try to make it to... This is the island I was talking about earlier. There is items on here. There's a little structure compound there, and right here. And I think you can get items there too. And is there a light? No, no lighthouse. Thought there was one on there. It's on the... Oh, he's getting close. And here's losing connection. Thank goodness. I'm trying to get out of here. These zombies keep getting too close and I can't show you what I'm doing. There's Windy Mountain. Here's Starry Silbor. Alright. 5,400 meters away. Hopefully. Oh, no, he's seen us. I didn't think about that. Whoops. Alright, let's try to go this way. Around this town, because this town next to it usually has zombies in it as well. He's hungry. Doesn't look like he's had much to eat lately, except for ketchup. I need brains to survive. I don't understand why they eat brains. What's so important about it? Let's see if I can switch to my pistol. If I get enough room, I don't want to make too much noise, so I'm going to take him as far away as I can before I shoot this guy. So that Winchester. Jeez. Can't tell if he has gas or he's just really hungry. Stay away. Let's see how long he follows me. Come on, let's go. Let's get out of here, buddy. Probably should pay attention where I'm going. I die because I'm not paying attention and he kills me. I'm so hungry. It's like I'm going to get you. Like, no, you're not. Stay away from me. Stay away, evil monster. So I'm getting pretty far away. I'm going to keep going as far as I can with him before I pull the trigger. I mean, he's not going to do anything to me. He can't hit me. He hasn't hit me yet. He keeps getting... Well, this looks like he's getting stuck a little bit. He's not keeping up with me like he was. He might slow down and get stuck in these trees. Doesn't look like it. This is one determined zombie. They could just give up by now. Stay away. Don't you dare do it. Nuh-uh, girlfriend. Better stay away. Don't you come near me. Don't you come near me. He's catching up. I gained some distance, but now he's just straight up chasing me. Alright, here we go. I'm pretty sure I'm far away from any sort of survivor or bandit. There's one. Oop, missed that one. Got him, he's dead. I think this is the pilot zombies. Is there anything on him? Nothing to see here. Alright. In case the zombie police come looking, asking a lot of questions, I'm not gonna find the body. Unless they use that goat back there. And his super smelly nose and finds the dead zombie body. I still haven't found that radio yet. I'm not sure where it is, or if it was just a spoof or what, but I thought about going back there and just hanging out for a couple hours trying to find it, but I saw a bunny rabbit. Of going and just hanging out there and seeing what I can find. I spent quite a bit of time there last time, but I couldn't find anything. There's no secret messages anywhere, or any sort of clues. I looked. I couldn't find it. About 4,000. It's about 4,000 meters from below the airfield to Starry Silbor. So we have quite a ways to go. What is that? Oh, that's a bush. Alright. Yes, I stop in the middle of the field and look. Oh, what's this? I die. That would not be good. I think the foregrip on here actually makes this weapon a little bit more accurate, as opposed to the other ones where you're just holding onto the barrel itself. Or the... Yeah, I think it's the barrel. Is that a barrel? Yeah, that's a rock. It's another bunny rabbit. Or something. Yeah, it's a bunny. I did find a motorcycle here the other day. It wasn't too far from here, actually. There's the house. It was... let me take a look. I don't remember actually where it was. Oh, it was over here. Just kidding. Here's Electro, and it started here, I think. Because I ran through... No, it was over here. Here it is. It's right here. There's like a pole right around there where I found the motorcycle, but it was completely busted up. It had no fuel, and the tires were destroyed. Everything was red on it except like I think the seat was black, which was not really the color. I'm gonna keep going to Starry Sobor. If I can make it there, not die. Not dying, number one thing you don't want to do on here. We got our supplies, a little bit of them. There's some zombies. And that goat. There's the goat! Yes! I didn't notice him right away. I love you. There's the goat. Are you surprised to see me again so soon? I think he's okay. Alright. So we head up north to Starry Sobor. It's gonna be quite a long run, unfortunately. If I do die and I spawn near that island, I'm gonna swim to it and see if I can get on there without losing my gear, because it can actually use these. This is 100 meters, I believe, per box, little small ones. So here would be the best bet to go. Looks like the shortest distance. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 400 meters. 1, 2, 3. So if you can make it from here to this island, and then from there and not lose your gear, you could like live on here pretty much. So you have these buildings here. I don't know if they have any gear in them or food, but you'd have the ocean, but they're removing that. You can't fill your bottle up anymore at the ocean, unfortunately. I don't know why not. I mean, the salt water tastes so good, so delicious. It's like the best water ever in the planet. It's like Brita filtered right there. It's like the nectar of nectarness all over your mouth and on your tongue. And then you just have a water-gasm. I think, yeah, you'd have a water-gasm. It's right there. I'm just kidding. Quite a ways to go. Notice a lot more people actually have been hitting here now. I don't know why. Like, I've been meeting up here. I've been seeing campfires. They've been having barbecues here. They've been partying. There's empty whiskey bottles all over the place. So, you want to be careful. If you do head here, you want to be careful of these hardcore partier people. Look out, trees. I'm coming. Coming for you. So we get... It's a long ways. So I'll make it eventually, I hope. Should probably be a good thing. Surprised there's not very many people on here. You can press M if you have a map. I don't think you can do it regardless, even if you don't have a map. You can click players, and there's quite a few people on here, but they're not saying anything. That aim here guy is still on, so looks like he's some sort of a bandit, robber, thief guy who steals candy from babies. He's very mean. Let's stay away. You see him, say he's a mean poopy face. Try to hurt his feelings as much as possible. That way he won't shoot you, maybe. Be too busy, his screen will be covered with tears and he won't be able to see you. I think. I don't know. Who knows? I'm using the trees because I don't like using main roads. Trees are probably the better place to go because you're not going to run into a lot of people. They give you a lot of cover with the leaves and whatnot. It seems plenty of people are using the roads to try to get from point A to point B. So if you use the tree line, you have a little bit longer survival rate than dying. Let's get further up here. It's such a long ways. I mean, I wish it was kind of closer, but I do enjoy this map being so huge. Because you spend most of your time just running there. When you could theoretically camp a position, you could camp Chernogorsk or what is it? Chernogorsk. Like places along the coast or kind of like up north. It seems like people I think they're actually trying to secure positions. Before they had kind of like changed the website and people started finding out about the game, there had been people who were, right about the same time the wire fencing kits came out, there was actually clans who were taking over specific areas of the map. Like, they would take over one of the airfields and they would claim it as theirs, and then they would guard it and then shoot anyone who comes within distance of it. And I've seen a lot more of that going on. People are now trying to hold areas. They get a lot of gear out of like places that have military gear or medical supplies. They'll hold those positions and just stock up on insane amount of items. So like everyone in their group has a military grade weapon like the M4 or M16 or AKs or like a sniper rifle and whatnot. They'll have like specific people who are specific roles. They'll have kind of like the scouter who will go out and look for supplies and then bring it back. And then they'll have like base defenders who stay inside and don't leave. They'll just stay there and just keep gathering as much supplies and just hold the pile of loot. It's kind of interesting because it's a good idea. Oh, what? I thought I saw some writing on that. It looked like writing for a second when I ran by. Like, John loves Lucy. And then it looked like a big heart. So this is what it looked like for a second. So there's been a survivor out here. There aren't any female zombies that I've seen. There are doctor zombies. They have like lab coats, but I haven't seen them. I've heard people talk about them, but I don't know where they are. Off concocting some evil master scheme of taking over Chernarus. I'm not sure where they are. It's almost coming up here. I only have a couple minutes left here. And we're pretty far away. So hopefully it gets a little bit more interesting as we continue on. Actually be able to find some cool things that we'll see and whatnot. There's a lot more to this game, and hopefully with these new patches, it's going to make it a lot more interesting and a lot more difficult to play. Hopefully not too difficult, you know, because you still need to bring in new players to play the game. Otherwise, you're just going to have a lot of people who just run around and kill each other. And hopefully people start teaming up and getting stuff on here. I'm about 2,000 away, so that's, I think it was like, what, 5,000, 4,000, 5,000 from there to here, which is not terribly far. And it's a decent run. As long as you have like one food and one water on you and you're full before you leave, you'll be able to make the trip no problem. I almost starved to death earlier. My food is actually like flashing red. I had to stop and risk going into a nearby town to get food. And luckily, the first structure I went into had my favorite thing in there. It had a can of Frankenbeans that I was able to eat, which quenched my hunger. Because I would have died. I don't know how long it takes. I think I'm guessing I think it's 5 to 10 minutes of flashing red before you actually starve to death. I know when you log out on here, I think it used to be like that, where it'd actually go all the way down and it would be flashing red and you had to eat something the second you logged in. But you're not going to die like instantly if it is flashing red when you join. You'll have enough time to get... Oh, the server went down. Well, that's alright. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let's see if we can get another live stream going here in the future.